I'm Adrian, co-founder of Roll Up ID, and I am from Toronto, Ontario.
Oh, I'm Trev MG. I'm a senior student from USC Marshall. And then we're working on a project on authentication of luxury items called Project X.
So what brings you guys here?
I'm here to meet investors and founders and builders.
Just coming to this biggest event of Web3 and then see what others are doing. Because I'm really dedicated to this space right now.
So just for fun, right?
Yeah, just for fun, like just meeting random people and then talk about ideas. It's like an adventure for me.
So everybody knows this is a bear market, right? So do you think it's a good time to find some finance good investors?
So there's good and bad. So I would say last year when we did our first round, it was a lot different than this year. The focus last year was a lot on growth, growing customers, growing kind of users, launching products as fast as quickly as you can. Now it's more about building, and I think in this market, focus on building and kind of creating real utility with your product. Lasting utility is going to be very important. So in terms of fundraising, so the good and bads are, I'll start with the bad. It's valuations have collapsed over the last kind of 12 months, and VCs are kind of like doubling down on their portfolio that has traction.
So is there any exciting news today? Did you meet any investors?
Oh yeah, so the reason why I'm here is a couple investors, our current investors and other possible new money has invited me down to kind of chat. I've never been to Texas, so we're gonna kind of see what it's about.
And you?
We talk about fundraising in the bear
That
market.
fun, yes.
Yeah, I think there are always people who have a bunch of money. You can't even. Americans are just too rich to not have money to invest. I mean, even if bear market, they will have money. But I think I'm totally unqualified to say anything on like getting funds because we literally start our business not like even start. We just had the idea like earlier this month. But what we believe is that we don't take money from anybody. The investor that you take in is gonna stick with your firm for a very long time. We don't take money from everybody. We have a lot of sources of capital, but we don't take money from everybody. My co-founder, she's from Hong Kong. She can have lots of money for us, but we don't need money right now. I mean, next week we're gonna talk to an investor. We are not even trying to ask for money. Maybe if we do, we probably ask for like a 50K, like just for us to like travel around, talk to more people. Because, I believe, right, more likely or not, the idea that we have originally gonna fail. It's more important to keep learning, and then
Yeah, it's cool.
maybe actually figure something out.
Yep. So do you go to the Web3 festival in Hong Kong?
I have not been, no.
Okay. So is there any thoughts because people said Hong Kong is going to be the Web3 hub for the next year or in the coming future. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, we'd love to go. We got some of our investors are based out of Hong Kong, so we'd love to go visit them first and then check out what's going on in that area. That whole region actually is quite interesting for Web3. And Tokyo just wrapped up too, and Taipei, and a bunch of kind of interesting stuff going on.
It's good. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, government is definitely putting in a lot of efforts, right? But based on what I heard from Twitter Space, throughout the event of Web3, there's organized by government. I've been actually listening to the people who've been there. I think that based on the comments I've heard, I don't think there are lots of progress made in terms of Web3 in the Chinese market. I think things that I heard repeatedly from those conversations is it is an old liquor that is put in a new bottle. There is nothing new in that event. Even though the government putting a lot of efforts and trying to connect all the people, based on what I heard, it's more like a kind of social event than like actually like brainstorming stuff and create something new, communicating new ideas to the public. The government really want to do something about it, but as of the current moment, I still don't see a lot of breakthrough from the market yet. But we are still optimistic, right? We are actually having planned to expand in the Chinese market because my co-founder is literally from Hong Kong. But for the short term, we still want to